This is Ryan Siebert from CST 239, and this is the PowerPoint for my Arena Storefront application. So the objective is to build a Java program that runs an administration application and creates a storefront for an Arena game which offers weapons, armor, health in a storefront application for a user to view inventory, purchase items, and return items. The admin application will be a graphical user interface that runs in the background to check current inventory and restock the store. It will terminate once the user terminates the storefront application. I chose to go with a graphical user interface to cut down on the clutter of the console. And the storefront will be a console-based application for the user to interact with. Some challenges. Took me a while to work through writing and reading JSON effectively and sending JSON back and forth over a network. And that brings me to the issues that are still in my project. So writing to JSON appends in the file unless I directly ordered it to clear. So every time that in the admin application, when I return the current inventory, if I don't specifically clear it, it will just print each updated inventory over and over and over. And then values are actually passed through getters and setters instead of parsing the JSON file. So I couldn't get it to work, but my intention was to be able to read the JSON, get the value, get the updated inventory, and assign that to the counters that I have in the program. But what I ended up doing to make the program work was just calling those getters and setters back and forth throughout the different classes. And that kind of overlaps with applications don't pass the JSON through a server. So again, my intention was to run a server and then have the clients as the storefront and admin, and for them to pass their updated values into the server, and then for the client to be able to read from the server and parse those updated values. So I still need to work on getting that working effectively. And this is a quick program demo. This is the admin updating and displaying the current inventory. And now the storefront just demonstrates that you can view the inventory, sort them based on name or price. Now going through and just purchasing a weapon, an armor, and a health. Choosing 23 so that we can see quickly when we view the inventory that they're updated. So we can see 227, 127, 27. So that's the new inventory. Shopping cart, we see the 23 for those 3 items that we purchased. Now we're going to return the JSON file with the updated stock. You see that updated well, but also see that the old inventory is in there. And now just returning the items that we purchased. So inventory is back up. And we see that in the JSON file as well. And we exit. All right, lessons learned: reading and writing files. Although I still have some work to do, I was able to read and write files pretty effectively off of or into files on my computer. Using array lists, so I found that useful to be able to add and edit objects and be able to sort them pretty quickly. Multi-threading, so that's what my program is built largely on, and it's useful to be able to run the multiple programs at the same time without them stepping on each other. Server sockets, another thing that I need to work on but get the gist of. And obviously that's something that is a high level function that will carry on into future projects. And then the unit testing, to be able to check that everything is working the way I intend and there's nothing wasted or stepping on each other. So I enjoyed this project very much and look forward to some feedback on how to improve, and we'll continue tweaking it until I can add it to my portfolio and include in applications. Thank you very much.